Hello and welcome back to the whole Let's Play modded thingamabob. Now this is a little bit of a pre-video bit because I had some problems with my recording software and it didn't record the first bit, but I'd already done it in the world, so I couldn't really go back. But this is just to get you up to speed really on a couple of items that I made there in the footage that I lost. So first off, we're starting with our first item from Equivalent Exchange, which is the Philosopher's Stone. So I think you can do the redstone, glowstone either way around. 4 glowstone, as you can see, 4 redstone, and a diamond will get you a Philosopher's Stone. Now this has several uses, one of it which I will do in the following video, but another is you can transmute things, transmute one block to another. It's pretty cool. You change grass into sand, or if you shift and then right click you can change it into stone. I quite like that. And also, if we get some iron from somewhere, I'll just take this iron block. You can do this with quite a few things. If you put the Philosopher's Stone in the crafting table with a certain amount of a substance, can you do it with iron? I thought you could. Is it not working? Maybe it's 8 iron. Yes, it is. You can transmute 8 iron into 1 block of gold using the EMC values. And this can be done with quite a few things. 1 diamond will equal 4 gold, or 4 coal will equal 1 piece of alchemical coal. So it's quite a useful feature. Now the second item that I will make, or have made, is this transmutation tablet. Now this requires the Philosopher's Stone, but you do get it back at the end, so don't worry about making 2. And it's simply obsidian and stone in the corners. Now this recipe doesn't always work. Ah, there we go. It's something to do with something or other. But there's the transmutation tablet. Now, transmutation tablet you put on the ground, and basically you can put items in one end and it learns them, and you can take a different item out the other end. There are limitations to it. There are 2 classifications, matter and fuel. So if I put these, as you can see, wood is worth 32 AMC, which is like a score for categorizing things. So it kind of trades off, converts it to AMC, and then obviously if I take wood out here, it will absorb the iron, but as you can see it's still got 2016 EMC in there. So 1 piece of iron is worth many pieces of wood. That many, to be specific. Well, 8 iron or whatever it was is worth that many wood. But you can also just drop them in the middle section here and it will store the AMC in the table. Now as I said, there are limitations in that you can only transmute matter into another kind of matter, and you can only transmute fuel into another kind of fuel. So if we get some redstone, that's too much, and we get some coal, and we get it to learn both of them. There we go. And we throw all of that in there. We can actually, as you can see, it's locked on fuel now, so we can only take coal or redstone out. If we'd have put matter in, we could have taken either wood or iron out, which we've learned. It does learn things as you go along, as you put things into it, obviously, so you can't just save up for a diamond when you've never had one before. But there you go, you can turn different types of fuel into each other, and it's quite useful for quite a lot of things. But if you break it, you have to be careful, because you will lose all that EMC stored in it. So you can't get it back. But yeah, that's the transmutation tablet and the Philosopher's Stone. I'll be using them throughout this episode, so I'll get on. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So I think what I'll do is I will work off camera for a bit. I just need to change up a few things. Maybe do some more mining because I'm a little bit low on resources at the moment. I say that I've got an iron chest full of them, but not really enough at the moment. So I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I didn't get up to a huge amount. I did do some mining, as you can see. I've got more diamonds and loads more iron. I've been doing quite a bit of processing, but I want to try and get quite a bit done today because, I mean, it's okay here, but we need to step up our game a bit. So I would say, the first thing we're going to make, obviously, I changed that up as well because it looks better, I think, on mossy cobblestone. Anyway, yes, the first thing we're going to make, after obviously the transmutation tablet, is an energy condenser, I think. So for an energy condenser, we are going to need our alchemical chest here. This is one I made earlier. As you can see, it works. I textured this, okay? I didn't texture the sprite for it, which for some reason is different. It's a really, really big chest, as you can see. And it is made like so. 3 types of covalence dust, 2 stone, 1 diamond, 2 iron, and a chest. Now the covalence dust is also another equivalent exchange item. It's used for stuff like repairing tools. It's very good. And this is the least rare one, the green one, with cobblestone, made with cobblestone and charcoal. The medium rareness one is made with an iron ingot and redstone. And the most rare one is made with a diamond and some coal. So yeah, that's the alchemical chest. Now to make an energy condenser, we'll need 4 diamonds and some obsidian, which, well, I have a couple of diamonds because I found some and transmuted others from some stuff in here. Obviously, I've got 1 less tungsten ore, but I have no obsidian, so I'm going to have to go and find some of that. Obviously, it's a little bit boring. I've only just got some down there, so I'll see you in a minute. Hey guys, I'm coming back up from my cave here. I've got my obsidian. It took me a little longer than I expected, because I completely derped out the first time I went down and forgot to take a water bucket. Everyone's favourite, or it should be everyone's favourite lava busting tool, rather. Obviously, it's quite useful if you just put it, if you've got like a load of lava, you just put it there, turns it into obsidian, and then you mine a block out and it just flows into the space, makes more obsidian. It's very useful. Okay, so I'll put my water bucket back in there. And we've got obsidian in our inventory, and we'll take 4 diamonds. Yes, it's expensive, but it's very useful as well. I also got some copper while I was there. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Energy condenser. I didn't do the thing for that either. But there we go. There it is. And basically, what the energy condenser will do is, if we put, for example, a block of wood up there, it will change everything that you put into the condenser into that block, provided it has an EMC value. If you put something like the wrench in there, it has no EMC value, it won't do anything. So yeah, that's it's very useful. I'll be doing like transmuting diamonds later on, I think. So once we get some more useless stuff that we don't need, that's what it's good for, just a dump chest where you put stuff you don't need. Oh, there we go. Might as well just take those. And now we have some more wood. Right then, put the obsidian away. Woot. Right, so next thing, I think, Next thing is I'm going to punch that flax outside. Are these on? They say they're on. We need a block update or something. The outside's on lighting up. Oh yes, once again it's because the battery box is full. Anyway, lots of flax. Just replant it there. Piggies! Hello piggies. There is another thing that Philosopher's Stone can do. Although I'm not really sure. Where did I put it? It's there, isn't it? There we go. I need some fuel for it. I'll take some glowstone. Is it on? Yes, it is. So I can actually fire it at these animals and change the pigs into cows, which is very interesting. There we go. So now we have a source of milk. Hello cows, you were once pigs and now you're not. That did use up 4 glowstone, so it uses up 1 piece of glowstone each time you change an animal. But it's wrong chest. It's still very useful, so it's good to have that function there. Yoink. More rubber. It's always good to just find some resin. By the way, I found out yesterday that you can actually place resin on the ground like that, and it sort of acts a bit like soul sand, I think, in that it slows you down and makes you jump less. So there you go. I think you should just be able to, yeah, take it back up. That's cool. Apparently it's been in Industrial Craft for a while. I was watching Direwolf 20's Wrenched. It's a very good series. I like it. Might as well just craft this wood. Anyway, back on with what we were doing was, yes, covalence dust, wherever it's gone. Why do I always forget where I put things? So, light blue covalence dust. If we put it in this graphing table with our wrench, yes, we can get a new wrench. That's how you repair items. You just put covalence dust in there and you will get a new tool, depending on what it is, I think. But there you go. And now what we're going to do is craft another battery. I think we have some copper cable unit left. Yes, we do. We're going to need some more though. Good job, we just got a load more copper. Well, a couple more copper anyway. It's in there, isn't it? So there we go. Put that there. We're going to need some more refined iron. I need to sort this problem out. Once I make some proper sort of contraptions, I'll be a lot quicker with getting this stuff ready. More redstone. So, there is our battery. And here is our circuit board. And we simply put the battery there and make another electric tool called the electric wrench. It's very useful. I mean, it does about the same thing as the wrench, but the wrench, when you use the wrench, you sometimes lose the items you're wrenching out for some reason. I don't know why that's a needed, a necessary feature, but you sometimes lose it, and it's not very nice. So what you can do is, well, the default is hold M with the electric wrench in your hand, obviously, and right click, and it'll activate lossless wrench mode, which means it uses more power, but you don't lose the machines that you're taking up ever. So that's pretty good. I'll switch it out again. So yes, what we're going to do is, I found out that battery box at the moment it's not full, but with 6 solar panels, we're going to have more soon as well. I'm going to build some more. It keeps getting full up, and really we're wasting sunlight and those solar panels being there by not having anywhere to store it. So really what we need to do is make something called an MFE, which is another storage system. Oh, we're going to need more diamonds, aren't we? Have we got them in the transmutation tablet? We have. So, tell you what, let's transmute some gold into some more diamonds, just so we have some. It's good when you've got equivalent exchange installed to keep at least one of each item, so that you can always transmute stuff into it if you don't have any left. So yeah, where was I? Ah yes, MFE needs energy crystals. These are a storage item, very similar to a battery from Industrial Craft, only they store a lot more, and they're made just like this, and you get energy crystals, which obviously don't stack because they each have their own... Shut up, cows! They each have their own use bar, if you will. Anyway, so can we charge these up? No, we can't, can we, from the bat box, because the bat box doesn't have a high enough power output. We might have to lose that. Oops. Moo. Wow, he answered. Okay. Seriously, cows. I'll need to move them from my house. Oh yeah, the solar panels are lit up now because the energy's got somewhere to go into the bat box. You guys probably noticed that a while ago and you were like, look, the solar panels. Or maybe you weren't, maybe you just didn't care. I don't know. Anyway, I think for the MFE we'll need something called... whoops. Called gold cabling, or gold cable. It's better at handling higher voltages. It's not quite as good as... oh, some nice... yeah, we'll need more rubber. More rubber. Yeah, it's not quite as good as the glass fibre cable, but it's still... it handles medium voltage well. It won't handle high voltage, but we're nowhere near that stage yet. So, once that, yeah, the refined iron's cooked up, we can make ourselves a machine block. And now, I think to make an MFE, it's... oops. Moo energy crystals, and then gold cables? Is it copper? I wonder. Copper cables. And I bet we've run out. Well, we haven't got enough anyway. I thought as much. So there's some more copper cables. Now I have a feeling, bit of lag there. It's those in the corners and energy crystals. There we go. There's our MFE. We'll put those away in our posh machine parts and tools chest. Very nice. Now any junk that we've got that we don't really need, I think I'll just chuck in the energy condenser ready to be condensed whenever. We've still got tons of energy in the bat box. I'll tell you what, I'll make one more energy oh yeah, I can't, can I? I'd have to make more batteries. Well, we'll need more batteries in a bit anyway, so I might as well make some more. Take some tin. I think that's about it. Split that. Like so, and that'll give us some more batteries. Hooray!